Sunday morning YouTube. Hope you guys are having a nice restful day. Hopefully it's not as hard as it is on Friday and Saturday, because it's goddamn warm on Saturday. And Friday was a killer. So here's for hoping that it cools down a bit, or maybe we just get some more wind. But yeah, currently it's pretty gosh darn hot. So I'm just going to go over how the market's doing with regards to the Duelist, as we haven't had a look since last week. But yeah, now it's out here, now that people got it cracked open, we can have a look and see what's going on. So I'll see you inside the video. So, to start with saying, thank you guys for getting me to that big number of 69 giggity. So obviously we'll be going towards 100 soon. If you guys could do a hashtag Q&A and then leave a question, I'll happily answer. That's what we're going to do for 100 subs. Nothing big, nothing crazy. For 1,000, I might open a big box of maybe whatever tournament packs currently available. As I've said before, I want to open a Ghost, I want to open an Ultimate, so I think Ultimate on the channel would obviously come from something like a OTS pack, which, yeah, I'd enjoy opening that. I've not opened any OTS packs as I don't really get a chance to go to the local stores, which aren't really that local. I think for the Americans, you know, if I say, oh, it's a 45-minute drive in one direction or a 45-minute drive in a different direction, people are like, yeah, that's normal. But in the UK, that's quite strange. 45 minutes is not your local. 45 minutes is quite far away. I mean, for me to get from where I currently live to my hometown, it's like a 2.5 hour drive. So yeah, 45 minutes is, you know, I might as well be going home. I'll be like, you know what, I'll go home and I'll actually go to my old local. So we'll go from there. But yeah, let's start this up. I just want to say this. Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. It's been having some very weird price points lately. Coming down and going back up and coming down again. It was only in Hero's Revenge, which was last year's Battle Legends set. It's a super rare. It was, I don't necessarily want, I don't want to say it was short printed, but I'll say it was one of the chase cards from that set. Still worth a lot of money. Still a beautiful card. More sure. But yeah, if you're trying to go in English though, you're looking at 44. I definitely think this card should be in the Megatins this year. Will it be? Probably not. You're probably looking for another year at least. But it works in a lot of decks. I believe it is a Link 4. No, Link 3, sorry. Link 3, 3000. Does a hell of a lot of things it shouldn't do. It's a fantastic card. But then again, it is a Battlestar Soldier card. They are a bit more naughty than they should be. But yeah, it's last year's set. So, I think there's quite a lot of good ultras in there and some good secrets. There's a few cards in there. So like the hero cards, for instance, need to be reprinted. They're not massively expensive, but they are more more out of the budget range. If you're paying essentially like 70 to 80 pounds for like 6 cards, and you are looking sort of outside the budget range. And I feel like Battles Legends as a rule should be more of a budget set, but not necessarily a budget set, if you know what I mean. So, we don't know, we do apparel. We've got mouse pads. If you like these, they look okay. Let's have a quick look at the photos. They look okay. I should probably consider maybe getting one of these just so I can use it for my openings and such. But I like it. I think they look really nice. I'm not a massive fan of Gaia, essentially, but I do like both the Cursed Dragon and I do essentially like Gaia. But they aren't, you know, my favourite cards. You know, I'm very much that kind of simple guy of like, I like Red Eyes, I like Blue Eyes, I like Exodia, I like Blackluster Soldier, I like a lot of Knights, I like a lot of Dragons, but yeah, Gaia was just never really one of those cards. I was like, boy's big, boy's a tough lad. No, I was never that. But then again, I think I pulled in like, was it Light of the Blue Eyes? Legends of Blue Eyes? Legacy of Blue Eyes? I can't remember what the first set was called now, I'm dead. But when I pulled that back in the day, I got really lucky and I pulled a Tri-Horn Dragon. Not worth anything, mind you, but I pulled one and it's just like, yeah, dragons are the best. Looks strange, probably Dark Soul no more look. But yeah, so if we look at DD Crow, as you know, we pulled one of these in the channel a couple of years ago. Starlight Rare. It went from being a 20 cents card, yeah, to being a €400 card. Now, personally, I think this is the right price point for now. 500 to 550 is a good price point for this card as it stands. It won't see a lot of meta players as a rule. DD Crow is obviously a very good card, but it's more for the collectible aspect. Personally speaking, though, I do see this card going up in the future. Once, as you say, there's only 100, no, not 100. There's only 74 on market. There's a good chance that there's only possibly about 10,000 of these actually printed. I don't know what the print numbers are, I never will. Although I definitely would love if Konami, or even say Wizards, or the Pokemon International Company would let us have a tour of their factories. Not as a content maker, but as an actual fan of like how card games are made. I'd love it. I'd love to go through one of the factories and just see how it's done. I work in a factory where we do process things, so I have a kind of an idea of how they make these things. But I'd just love to see the actual process itself. Maybe one day. Maybe if I get really big, I can sort of like bug Konami. Hey, Konami, I'd love to do this. Just maybe as like a mini documentary. I think it'd be great. But yeah, DD Crow's in a good place right now, but I do think it should go up a little bit in the future. I do think in the future, maybe in like 6 months' time, you will be looking at around about the like 650 sort of like staple mark. If we have a quick look at effect trailer. Oh god, why can't it just be easy? Why can't we ever just be easy? Why can't we ever just be easy? Effect Veiler, Starlight Rare. These have come down a little bit in price. That's because people are just selling them because obviously people aren't using them. But I do think these as well should be going around about the 550 mark currently. You got 620 for the first English. That's what I'm thinking this will settle at as well in English. If you bubble, hold on to it a little bit. I do think basically sort of like this time, 3 months. If we say Christmas though, if we say Christmas time, I think that's probably a good time to sell if you're looking to sell. Not necessarily because it's Christmas, but essentially because you've had that sort of whole set rotation. Sorry about that camera. Forbidden Droplet. This has gone down in price and then it's going to go back up in price again. As you can see, this must be something to do with the postage. What the hell going on there? Yeah, it's come down a little bit in price. It's gone up a little bit in price. It's going to be one of these cards that I chase for a little bit. It's very good. It's a very, very powerful card. Give it like 2 or 3 ban lists. It's going to get banned, I think. Or it's going to get limited to 1. Triple Tactic Talents. Great card. It's had a very weird up, but down. It's not as amazing as things like Lightning Storm. It's a very good going second card, but it's a going second card. Not many decks want to go second. So it's still kind of on the fence if you want to just get one for your side deck. I personally think it's just good. Yeah, I say I think of the 60 for now would be a good price point. Preferably you want to be looking about 45 to 50. But for now, yeah, it's in a good stable place for where we are. It's still Saturday afternoon for me. Doing this a little bit early. I know we do this around midnight, but I've got work tomorrow, so do we get there in the afternoon? But yeah, we are sort of seeing the price shift down slowly. Now, I have no idea what happened here, but this bad boy shot back in price. So when I last looked at this card was averaging around about the 35 to like 40 mark. I have no idea what's happened. I don't know if it's super short in comparison to the others. It shouldn't be, but if you've seen from America, and as you've seen from my videos, the quality control on these boxes is awful. There's some boxes with like 1 ultra in. There's some boxes with no ultras and no secret rares. There's some boxes that are getting 2 Starlight rares in. It's a mess. Like, it's an absolute mess. I'm not saying it's a joke, but it's a mess. It's some serious stuff. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if these are the same people that did Toon Chaos. The card quality itself looks a lot better in terms of like how it's been done. So I don't know if it's been back to the original company that does the normal like, cutting of the sheets. But the edge wear and damage on these cards don't look so bad in comparison to Toon Chaos. As a lot of people saw, the majority of the collector's rares had like bent corners or like as they come back up, they like knocked the fronts out of them. That's how Konami makes it so they've got no secondary value. Destroy the good cards so no one wants to buy them. But yeah, this has shot back up in price. People are holding onto this price now. I think it's because people have realised that they need to make some money out of this set because the other cards are going down. But as I've said, apparently some people have said they've had like 4 secret rares in the box, no ultras. And it's like, well, at that point, if you're getting like this and like 2 of the other good cards, you don't really mind if you're getting that kind of rotational set. Dogmatika Alicia the Virtuous, she's come down in price drastically. She was looking towards the £40 mark, but she is now coming down to 17 to 20 mark. Yeah, so she's in a much better place now. I'm not checking eBay at the moment because some of the prices are super inflated. Last time I saw these, it was something like 40. That was pre-release though, so there's a good chance it's never come down since then. But yeah, the price of the actual deck, besides now the fact that Servant's gone up in price, it's still a relatively good looking deck. It was like a £600 deck before release. Now it's come down to about the average sort of like 250 to 3. And a lot of people think that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. We can't say it's not. But that's the price of like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck these days. And that's without things like Lightning Storms. Or, yeah, Appaloosas. Although Appaloosa's coming down in price steadily at the moment. As we were all waiting for the new reprint in the Gold series. It's not that far away now. It was about 10 weeks, I think. So it shouldn't be too long. But yeah, this is a good price point for this. I'd like to see it hit 15 as a buyer, but as a seller, obviously, you want it always to go up and up and up. And Fleur de Lis has also come down. when pre-release, yeah, it was like £45 to £30. Lots of Germans on market, and then the first English is 1684. I feel like it's a joke reference to like a war or something, a battle or something. And then the next one's at 7050. Yeah, it's a secret rare. I understand. That's not a bad price point. Obviously, if you're trying to sell, it's not as good when it was like 50. Dogmatika Maximus, Mr. Spellcaster himself. Still haven't found out if I can actually use Magician's Sword to get him out. Maybe one day I'll find out. A lot of Germans. Is there any? First English is 16. That's a good price. Apparently this guy's got the Unlimiteds already. Dude's doing well. Yeah. Not sure. I'm hoping that's the. Yeah, I'm hoping that's a sleeve. But yeah, so Dogmatika gets dropped in price terrifically, which is a good thing for a lot of people. Obviously, if you're a seller, not so great. If you're a buyer, it's perfect. A lot of people want to play this. A lot of people want to play Inferno Knights. Inferno Knights is like a penny. It's super budget right now. Besides, literally, this card. This card, for whatever reason, I know it wasn't short printed. It has the same chance of being a 4 in a case as it has been a 3 in a case. But yeah, it's like on buyout right now. A lot of people want to play this deck. I feel like this is a 3 of in a deck, which is why this card is so awkward to get hold of. Unlike the original, like the other 1-star Roland card, which is like a £4 or £5 card. It's so cheap in comparison. And then obviously because you want to play Immortal Phoenix Gearfried in this deck because it just bursts itself out and starts slapping people in the face with its sword, hand, arms thing. I'm not sure if it's got arms or sword and shield. This goddamn Gallantmon thing here. Perfect. Yeah, 22. eBay's a little bit cheaper. I have seen these sort of around about the £18 to £20 mark. Keep your eye on them. That's all I can say. It's a fantastic archetype. So some great just pushing. If you're a warrior player, this is like something for you. I think it's great. But for today, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you guys have had fun. Hope you guys have been enjoying the market with me. If you could, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you can. Every little helps. If we can get to that 100 within the next couple of weeks, perfect. It's just because it's warm right now. I want to think about something else. Yeah, hashtag Q&A. I'll write your questions down. I'll answer them all in a video. Try and see what we can do. Try and see if we can make some people happy. Relatively, if you ask any question, I'll generally answer it within reason. That's about it, really. Nothing else for me to say. Thank you for joining me again. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. Deck profiles hopefully will be coming up shortly. I've had to buy a few extra cards from the market just to make sure I'm actually making these deck profiles as possible, as much as I can. They will generally, as I normally like to do, like archetypal deck profiles. I don't really like doing like the whole, here's a deck profile and you literally just put like one card from the archetype in and go like, that's a thingy deck. Yeah, looking at you, Team Samurai X. I mean, he doesn't do it anymore. He's actually got better. I used to complain about him all the time about him, and I used to like kind of get grumpy about it. So yeah, you can't make a deck and then call it like an element hero deck, and there's literally like one hero in the deck. It's like, it's not an element hero deck, mate. That's just that's a warrior deck at best. But yeah, rambling. So thanks for being here. Peace out. See you guys next time. You have a good one. Goodbye.